And how different
No,
are
it
they?
was a
What sort
difficult
of-
one to. Who asked me the question? Was it you,
I
John?
don't know.
Someone asked me who am I backing? And
yes,
it was you.
yes,
Hey,
yes.
and that was a very difficult one
Yeah.
to call. The game between the Highlanders and the Tars. I mean, that was the one game that was quite tough. Home advantage does play a role, and if the Tars, like we saw in that second half, they start getting front foot ball, then they're extremely dangerous with Folau and Kirtley. So I think the Highlanders did well to initially to dominate set piece and also at ruck time and kind of starve them from possession. But as soon as they started getting quick ball, their forwards started playing a bit more direct. And yes, when Kirtley starts showing and going and almost running at that 45-degree angle of his, it's quite tough to defend. So I mean, they're a good side. Tactically, they're smart and intelligent players. They'll have a plan, that's for sure. You can expect that, and they'll want to execute that. I think it was different, though. It was different. I wouldn't say it was a bad start. It wasn't an ideal start, but I still think we functioned well. Even though they did put those 3 points on the board, I thought defensively in that first half we were good. We converted pressure into points this weekend really, really well. And the only real concern was in the second half for about 15-20 minutes. It just felt like we probably had, we were focusing on that first half performance and thought it was just going to happen, and then kind of Jags scored 2 quick tries and we decided, okay, look, it's not just going to happen, we need to play. So we need to rectify that. I mean, we need to perform for 80 minutes. That's what it's going to take in a semi. And, we need to be switched on for 80 minutes. The Tars are much the same. If they, like the Jags this weekend, as soon as they get front foot ball, they're going to punish you. And also if they get kick receipt with Folau, if you give them easy possession from kicks, they're going to counter like the Jags did this weekend, how they scored on that right-hand side there. So we got to be very good in terms of our contestable kicks, or if we're going to kick deep, it needs to go deep. Because if they have time on the ball, they can make decisions. And I mean, they've scored plenty tries. They're one of the top try scorers in the competition, so they can score tries, and we know that. Look, we'll do what we do. I mean, Malcolm has been phenomenal. Kwacha, Carl, we got guys that will make good decisions at the breakdown, and that's what it's about, is making those key decisions at come breakdown time. You also don't want to flood that breakdown, because we're short on numbers. So those decisions need to be accurate. We need to make good decisions there, and defensively we need to be strong. I think they pose probably a bit of a bigger threat. And Jags scored more tries, so they've got a very good attacking threat. And smart players, they'll tactically kick smartly. They probably won't want to kick out this weekend, I assume. They'll probably want to keep the ball in play. They won't want lineouts and they won't want scrums this weekend. So, it's going to be an interesting game. I think tactically it's going to be quite interesting to see what they do in those first 20 minutes, to see where they're going in terms of tactics.